What are you looking for?
Or I'm going to get your ID. Give me your ID.
What
Give me
are
your
you
ID
looking
now.
for?
Give me your ID now.
What are you
Give me your ID now.
What are you looking for?
Today's video comes from Robin Flanagan, and it features the star of the show, Officer... Sorry, it's not his name. He is, though. But it's Officer Xane Bradford of the Davie Police Department in Davie, Florida. Robin is on her way home to her elderly mother when she realizes that not just her neighborhood, but almost 4 blocks have been cordoned off. She's not allowed to have access to her property, her persons, her papers, her effects. She's not allowed to continue making forward progress because the police are having a hard time doing their job looking for a suspect that could really be just anywhere at this point. She's not detained. She hasn't committed a crime. The police don't have a warrant, and she has every legal ability to go to her house. But this video is exactly what happens when educated citizens meet baby tyrants like Officer Xane Bradford. And as you're going to see, Officer Xane Bradford doesn't get what he wants. The citizen doesn't listen to unlawful orders. The citizen is educated about their constitutional rights, and little does he know that this citizen was not only a retired teacher, but a retired military vet that literally stood up for the First Amendment rights and the other constitutional rights that allow her to go to the very home that Officer Xane Bradford is trying to keep her from. But someone not admitting to his toddler, tyrant, tantrum-sized will is just too much. He has an internal and outward mental breakdown and can only recite one word over and over and over again, ID. Well, he lets her know that she's now detained. And what is her response to him detaining her? She looks at him, says bye, and then drives away. It should be noted that in an effort to educate this officer, Robin Flanagan put in a call to this police officer at the Davie Police Department. He called her back almost immediately, and she let him know that citizens have a Fourth Amendment right to access their home. His behavior was unacceptable, and without committing a crime, he can't demand identification from her. It's at that point that he let her know he didn't need to be educated, and that the motto of the Davie Police Department is ask, tell, make. You ask them to do something. If they don't do it, you tell them to do something. If they don't do it, you make them do something. Well, Robin brings up a great point. Ask, tell, make isn't on the side of their vehicle. It's protect and serve. Well, we're going to protect our citizens and serve the Davie Police Department with a little bit of education. Enjoy this video, watch to the end, and that's the reason I stopped you today.
live over here. I can come back this. I live on 60.
All the way up because then you're gonna mess up the threads, even though we messed up some of them.
I live over here. I live on 63rd. That's my house. I gotta get to my house. How do I get to my house? It's my house. I gotta get home. They're probably in my house. I gotta get to my house.
And they're searching for a suspect right now.
It's probably at my house.
You can't go down that way right now.
Well, I was just told I could go down this way by the other
Who
cop.
told you that?
I got it on the camera. He said go down.
We were told not to let him way through there.
I gotta get to my house. I gotta get to my house. I have to get to my house.
Okay, and if you disobey me, you're gonna go to jail. Or have this locked down, you're not going that way.
The cop just
Go
told
that
me
way.
my house is there.
Okay, you can't go. I'm sorry, but you can't go.
Oh my fucking God. I have to get to my mother. She's all up. What the fuck? I'm not moving. I can sit here.
Move your car. You can't be in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
Yes,
neither can
you.
you.
Report me all you want.
You know, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
This
wait.
is the last time I'm asking you.
I have to get to my mother.
This is the last time I'm going to ask you. Okay? Move your car. You're not going home right now. You can't go that way.
They're probably at my house.
You can't go that way.
They're probably at my
All right,
house.
This is the last time I'm
X
going to ask
Bradford,
you.
what is
Yep.
your badge number?
1082.
Okay.
Go that way. This is
When-
the last
when-
time. This is the last time.
What are you looking for?
Or
What-
I'm going to get your ID. Give me
What-
your ID.
what
Give
are
me
you
your ID
looking
now.
for?
Give me your ID now.
What are you
Give
looking
me your ID
for?
now.
What
Okay,
are you looking
perfect.
for? What are you
Now
looking
you're not free to
for?
leave. Now you're not free to leave.
What are you
Thank
looking
you.
for? I am free to leave.
Nope. Nope. You're not free to leave now. Because now
You
I'll
told
chase you
me
down.
to leave. You told me to
Yeah,
leave.
exactly.
Motherfuckers. You're Oh my God.
I love the end of this video. I think it's extremely apropos because I think she said what we all were thinking and what most of you at home would like to say to a cop when you meet a cop like this. You. That's exactly what you want to say. You have the ability, even if there's like, you ever notice if there's a detail on your street, right? And they're doing road work or something and the whole street's blocked off, you still get to go to your home. If there's a manhunt, they can ask citizens to evacuate and leave their home. There's no legal designations that allow them to force that person from their home. The same thing protects you going to your home. And listen, I get it, right? You get it to like a 1 block radius. This guy could be between 1 and 7 backyards. Maybe temporarily tell those people they can't return to their home. But this is the police not knowing how to police. They have no idea what's going on. They just say, you know what, this guy could be anywhere in the state of Florida. Let's just shut down everything and limit people's freedoms and tell them where they can and can't go. Because that's what police and public officials do. They take any chance they have to try and limit your freedoms. The other thing is discourse, right? The type of conversation that you have with people. This cop didn't want to be polite. He didn't want to explain the situation. He could have even offered another police officer to go to the woman's house to make sure that everything was okay. This woman literally had concerns that her elderly mother might be in the midst of this violent criminal that they couldn't apprehend. And the cop didn't care. He wanted to do nothing but throw a tiny tyrant toddler tantrum and make himself and his department look as bad as possible. Well, I'm sure for most of your life, Officer Bradford, you've been infamous. Well, congratulations, because this is the moment right here where the light bulb goes off. Because now, bud, you're famous. And that's the reason I stopped you today.